So, good morning. This is another session of our really naughty motorhome that we know we've had some issues with, some water getting in the back. Now, I sealed up everything I thought was potentially at risk, and it turns out we've still had another load of water come in. So, we haven't been anywhere, it's rained quite heavily, and I thought, what on earth is going on now? Where can it be coming from? So I thought, well, it's got to be a substantial area because there's substantial leakage, and I found it. So I've started to take off the top trim of the back of the van. If you can see the rusty screws, that's a pretty fair indication it's wet in there. So I'm going to take this off. Now the good thing is the back of the van is not wood, so I'm just going to take it all off and then reseal it with a huge amounts of seal and hope that I can manage it without causing an utter mess. That should stop it for now, and then in May, when it's going back into its place, they can do it professionally. Now they already know they're coming to reseal bits and pieces, but we thought this is probably fine, but when I had a closer look, it's not quite so. So I'm going to finish taking out all the screws, going to peel it off and then just see where we go from there. I can't take videos as I go, or at least not continuously as I go, so I should come back to it fairly frequently. That's it for now. Okay, so I've taken the beading off now. You can see some of the mank here. You can still see rust holes on the screws. I have to really replace quite a lot of this mastic stuff, because this is what keeps everything in tight. But I think it's been, at least some of our issues have been coming through these screws. I'm not saying entirely, I think it's a mix of just about everything. But I'm going to clean it up and see if we can pop it back on. Okay, so this is the next part. So I've cleaned off all the mastic from here. I will then completely clean it down so it's completely clean, and then we will just give it a reseal. When I'm up here, I've also taken off the third light. Obviously, the muck's been getting through to here. Whether it's been getting through into here, it's impossible to know. But hey, I'm just going to reseal it. At least then I know it's okay. The door's not shutting as it should. It sticks out and gives us quite a gap. Makes it a bit breezy at times, and let the heat out and the cold in. So to run this, all we need to do, undo this Allen key, undo this Allen key. There should be one there, but there's not. And then to pull the whole thing forward and check. Tighten up, check, and readjust as necessary. So let's go. So he turns, that's fine. He doesn't really want to. He's a bit tight. Let's see if we can get it in there. A bit more leverage, I reckon. Doesn't seem to fit in so well, this one though. So we managed to undo them. That was a bit of a pain to undo, it's really quite tight. So So now we're going to try and pull the bracket a lot closer to the door. I think we'll just put it right close to the door for now, and then work backwards bit by bit. Okay, so let's see if we can multitask here. No, apparently not. Tighten those up to the, so they're tight enough for now. We're obviously getting tighter, we're going to stay that way. So we check the door against it, shouldn't cause too many issues. So that's tight there. Now let's see what happens to the door. So come on, door. Okay. Well, being the wally that I am, we went them away. So let's undo marginally. I'm going to put something like that because I think that's probably roughly where we need to be. So let's just do those up. Okay, let's see how we get on with that. Much better. Let's just test it from being inside. And now, no gap, so that's good. I think we could probably go a bit further, so we're just going to go a bit further. Job done. All secure. Nice and neat. That's the join now. Lock the door. I've got the rear seal that joins the back and the roof section here. I've Sikaflexed it completely up. As you can see, I've done it in the kitchen, so I'll probably be in trouble later, but you know, that's what kitchen tables are for. Incidentally, it's only plywood because we haven't finished building the kitchen, because the motorhome keeps taking over and taking up my time. But alas, this section is clear. The motorhome is clean. It's been wiped over. Let's just get it on. Okay, so we've got the strip on. Plenty of Sikaflex coming out the top. Got Sikaflex around all the screw holes. I will double check and put extra around the screw holes if I needed to. All the way along, it is squeezing out to a greater or lesser extent, but even from the top I can see that it's completely sealed. But we just run along there, clean it up, go around on the bottom, make sure that's plenty sealing around there as well. But hopefully that'll be us for now. Well, good morning. So, Miley behind. We've had some rain last night as well. So you can see all the drops on the van, look. So over the last couple of days we have resealed a huge amount to the van. So we resealed all this bottom section along here. We popped a bit of sealant just on top of the bike racks. Haven't taken them off. Just popped a bit on really just to double check. I have also put some sealant around the third brake light. And more importantly, took off this back rail up here and completely resealed it. Not done perfectly, but then we don't care about that at the moment. I'm just going to stop the water getting in, and then we can come back to this later on, get it done professionally if we need to. But the thing is, have we managed to get the van dry inside? So, just going to unalarm it. There we are. It does make a heck of a racket if I don't. Let's unlock it. And then for the moment of truth. Okay. Okay, you stay there for a second. I'm going to switch the little light on. Now you're going to have to excuse the mess in the back. But the question is, have we got any damp along here? I can't see anything, I can't see anything. That feels completely dry. So let's just squeeze some of that tissue in there, because it's where it's been getting wet under there. It's dry. That is dry. So, and down here is where it used to get quite wet. That is not any wetter than what it was. It's just dry, and then what it's still drying. It's got quite a way to dry, but that is dry. We have got a dry van, folks. I'm going to climb in the other door. I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to do it tonight when I get home from work. But looking at that, I reckon we are dry. And we've had quite a lot of rain overnight and yesterday. I was just too scared to come out yesterday to actually have a look. So we'll have another look tonight. But yeah. So we've got some wires here. So these are all the van lights. So they were lights to start with. These ones are where I cut the rear camera cable. just to put the piping through the floor, if you recall. The van's going in soon for a bit of work out for something else electric wise, minor, but this is something that he's also happy just to set, solder, do whatever he needs to do to make it a little bit better than my temporary job. But yes, essentially the van is dry. I'm so happy, so happy. If it had been wet, I don't know what I would have done next. I think I might literally just cried because I don't know where to go next. So, as we've mentioned before, the plan is to let it dry out over all of spring, summer, and in the autumn, probably September time, get it completely reboarded and sealed as it should be. But for now, I think we're in the right direction. So. Dry, dry, dry.
Wow. That's incredible. Bone dry.
Bone dry. Well, it's just last bits of remnants coming out from the moisture from the wood.
Nothing from
no fresh water. Yeah, it's done, and it's quite much raining out here now. It's been raining for the last couple of hours, and there's nothing in.
Yeah, nothing that side either.
Nope. And it's dry. It's dry.
Wow. That's such a relief. Well done, you.
I think I'm going to cry now because we've done it.
Yay.
Is that good? That relieved.
Because for a while we thought, what can it be? But obviously it was something of the seals outside then.
Yeah, so we've done a couple of seals. One at the very top which connects the back with the roof.
Yeah.
There was definitely some, when I took that off there were some rusty screws, so there was certainly some moisture getting in there.
Right.
Also sealed the back bumper section.
Oh yes.
I don't think it's getting in there, but I'm not absolutely certain. And sealed anything that could have had a slight option. So we resealed the whole back of the van. It's done.
Yay.
So the back seal between the top of the van and the back will have to get redone professionally, neat and tidily, but it'll hold for now. It'll hold.
Yeah.
But just to make it pretty.
They could do that when they take it in to do a few bits.
When it's going in May.
Yeah.
May after we've been to Corsica.
Yeah.
So they'll do it then. I'll let them know in advance what needs to be done. And then, like we mentioned earlier, leave the floor and do that. So they'll be done in September after the warmth and the hot summer we're going to have, the blistering hot summer we're going to have.
Me.
That will dry everything so they can then be re-wooded, resealed, new floor, job done.
Yay. Well done.
And then we can have a nice damp test check at the time so it's all documented and all fit for the future. Because there's nothing wrong with it. It's got some damp, but we've sorted out the underlying issues. It will be sorted out and it will be as good as new.
Yeah, no more damp.
So it doesn't really matter. We've had this problem, but it's not a great issue really because there's no real hard damage done. And this tyre is quite comfy to lean on and I'm really quite tired.
But I think the rain's coming down again.
Yeah, not inside the van, it's not.
Yay.
So yes, amazing stuff, and cannot wait to take this to the hot climbs of Corsica in a few weeks. So the cardboard in here initially just to protect the floor, protect the stuff. Got to rebuild all the furniture here, but we're having somebody just to update one of these units over here before we go. And then we've got to reattach all the, well, this is the air suspension.
Oh yeah.
So reconnect him and then reconnect 3-pin plug and the 12-volt plug. So we'll pop that all back in the furniture when we're done, and then reset all the water system down here.
Yeah.
It doesn't move anywhere, but I need it protected, so we'll put the furniture back in. It'll have to come back out, but it'll be in for now. And may or may not put in the original wood. I may just get our own wood, just so we don't have to get even extra screws put in it and damage it even further. Over and out. Right. That's right.
That's good.
Okay. Straight there. With the inside straight.
Yeah, that's good.
Press it out. Let's go right. Go back.
Okay.
Right here. dry down. What I really don't want is for it to be damp in here. If it's damp in here, the whole boiler system has to be lifted out.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping it's only surface deep here.
This is wet, but not damp.
Yeah. We have a wheel well, a spare wheel in, so I've taken that out. I might as well just put the rubbish in there, wouldn't I?
Oh, Graham, what are you doing under that?
Got a pipe here, wire here, moves freely up to and into the van. And I don't, this has got some movement on, I don't. It's just, and I think water's being driven up this gap here. Sikaflex 522. So we're underneath the van now, so I've cleaned up the gap between the baseboard here and the back of the wall here. Coming through here, and so if I wiggle them outside, they wiggle inside, so I think something needs to be done there. I think the biggest problem is his backboard. I may be completely wrong. Maybe I have to take them. Well, as soon as we take it back out, anyway. But it's there. Just want to smooth it down a little bit, but I have to really replace quite a lot of this mastic stuff. This is what keeps everything in tight. So I've cleaned off all of the mastic from here. I've got the rear seal that joins the back and the roof section here. I've Sikaflexed it completely up. Okay, so we've got this strip on. Plenty of Sikaflex coming out the top. We have resealed a huge amount to the van. So we reseal all this bottom section along here. We popped a bit of sealant just on top of the bike racks. I have also some sealant around the third brake light. And more importantly, took off this back rail up here. Dry.
Wow. That's incredible. Bone dry.
Bone dry. It's quite much raining here now. It's been raining for the last couple of hours and there's nothing in. I think I'm going to cry now because you've done it.
Yay.
Is that good? That relieved?
I think the rain's coming down again.
Yeah, not inside the van, it's not.
Yay.